So we're just about to lose the benefit of that summer roll, all those yardages we've gained over the last few months, potentially is just about to be snatched away from us, which is going to make a huge difference to our ability to score. So one thing I've noticed in the sessions of late is that when I ask someone, oh, can you just warm up a few wedges, 100 yards, that if it's not bang on their yardage for a full smack with one of their wedges, they get a bit lost. So to have a little bit of a winter program to really get stuck in to help with that scoring and make a massive difference is the ability to control the wedge, the ability to be able to swing it to waist height, mirror image either side, to obliques, to chest height, and really have those different yardages, to have as many tools in the toolbox as possible, not just stand there and really blast that wedge down there to try and get it to go further. If you're stuck between, say, your 56 and your 52 or whatever wedge you've got in the bag. So the studio can be a massive benefit to really fine tune that. So like I said, so it's £12.50 for 30 minutes and £20 for an hour. And you can have max 2 people in it, so great value. And we can set up the skills challenge for you. So you've got 8 different stations. You've got your blue, your white and your green around the pin. So that will give you our scoring. So blue is 5, white is 3 and the green is 1. So the first one is 40 yards. So think, right, I've got my 58 out for that one. So, but you could use your 56 or your 60, whatever you feel comfortable to do. So I think, right, so for 40 yards, I'm going to use waist to waist. So I've got that in my head. So I've got the ball position in the middle, got a slight shaft lean, a slight tilt towards the target. So it's trying to keep that pressure on that lead leg and think, right, so that's waist height. That's what I'm looking for on this particular shot. So that was all right. So it's just rolled on a little bit, but it carried. So the quad will give us information. It carried 40 yards. So that's cool. So I think, right, so that length swing, good quality strike will give me that distance. Then we move to the next one. So 60 yards. I think 60 yards. I'll use my 54 and I think it's just above waist height. That should give me around 60 yards. If you don't know this, then you could go to the driving range, as in set the screen up so it's on the range, have a few practices first and get that used to controlling that length of the swing and the speed. So you've got that ability. You want as many tools in the toolbox as possible to have control of those wedges. So think, right, I've got my 54. This time I'm thinking around the oblique area, and that should give me that 60 yards around that. So that was quite a nice strike. Landed just a bit too short. So potentially I just needed to hit that a little bit firmer. But it's great practice to really fine tune those scoring wedges. So ideally you'd have that all year round. But if you've struggled with that, or you do struggle with that, and we're just about to lose that distance gain from the summer where it gets a bit more damp, atmosphere gets heavy, more layers, then you really need these wedges performing and attack it over the winter. You've got a chance, great facility to use, so get stuck in, hire it and improve those wedges. So any questions or comments, please send them through and I'll see you soon.